Hi there. Today I'm going to talk about earthing and why it's so beneficial for the human body and it improves health. So before I begin, please do hunt down the Grounded documentary. It's the most incredible, beautiful, it's beautifully done, beautifully crafted film. And it's by Steve Kroschel of the Kroschel Wildlife Centre in Haines, Alaska. And this will give you so much more insight into grounding and why it's so beneficial to the human body. Not just the human body, but all living things. So think about it for your animals too, because they seriously need it as well. So do watch that movie and enjoy it, because it's just great. So the first thing that I would like to mention is that by taking off our shoes and grounding, placing our feet on the ground, on the earth, connecting with Mother Earth, what happens is that we absorb electrons, which helps to neutralise the free radicals in our body. Now, I think everybody's heard the word free radicals, and maybe we don't all really understand exactly what free radicals means, but we do know that free radicals are responsible for early aging, oxidative stress, that they can be responsible for certain diseases, and so for that reason it's an opportunity for us to be responsible, to do something about it. And if it's just a matter of taking off our shoes and placing our feet on the ground, wow, how easy is that? So anyway, that's the first thing I would like to mention. The second thing I would like to mention is that it's just so incredibly healing. So if you think about it, we're electrical, and as electrical beings we need to connect with the ground to place our charge into the ground. So if we are like too electric, too static, we need to get that charge and put it into the ground. So if you think about bolt of lightning comes down, boom, straight into the ground. But also our animals, we need to consider them too, because they also need it. They can get all like, ooh, and they need to place that energy back into the ground. By the way, I've got yellow fingers because of turmeric. Just noticed that. So anyway, it's very healing. It will help you sleep better. It will help you feel less stressed. And one of the reasons it will help you feel calm and more relaxed with the sleep is because it helps to regulate the levels of cortisol in the body. Oh, and that's the other thing. If you think about this, we are living in houses these days that have an extra floor lots of the time, and then people, they get out of their beds and then they put on their shoes, and their shoes have these rubber soles and everything, and then they go downstairs and then they go out to work, and then they come back and they do the same thing all over again, and they're never ever touching the ground, completely removed from the ground. And then they're walking along on the tarmac outside on the pavements with their dogs, and their dogs aren't even connecting with the ground. So you do need to consider this for your animals as well. I work with animals, this is why I mention this. And the other thing is, like, if you're out all day and you leave your dog inside and they're not able to connect with the ground, just think how unnatural that is for them. And then you wonder why your animal might have issues and stresses, and you think, oh, I don't know what's going on. This is one of the most easy things you can do, is just to give them appropriate chances to ground their energy, and boom, easy peasy. They're feeling much better. They're much healthier too, much calmer, more relaxed. And the third thing is that in a world where there's a charge for everything, and I'm using that word again for this fun reason of charge and charge and charge and charge, is the fact that earthing is free. It doesn't cost us anything to go out there and place our feet into the ground. And so why aren't we doing it? Well, I think it's quite obvious why we're not doing it. People just don't know about it. People don't know about it, and you can't sell it. You can't sell this. I mean, okay, you can sell the earthing sheets, and those are really popular, and I think that's a brilliant idea because certainly in very, very cold countries, they need an alternative. For people inside nursing homes, this is a great opportunity to do something to help them feel a lot more comfort. So, or people who are very sick and unable to move. For animals that are indoors all day, they can get an earthing mat. So there's so many good reasons for having an earthing mat or an earthing sheet, and that's great. Or even if you're on your computer all day, something like that, like an earthing. You can have earthing mats that you put underneath your feet, so you're actually grounding all of that EMF that you're coming off the computer. So yeah, it's very simple. There's not much to it. You don't need to really know anything other than just to take your shoes off and place them on the ground, and you will start to feel much, much better for it. And you should try to do this daily, especially if you have pain or if you feel very stressed out, very tired. Anything that isn't a positive feeling, you want to do this daily. Do it daily for as long as you possibly can. Obviously, if it's cold weather, it's harder to do it, but really make a concerted effort to do it because you will feel the differences. And if you have any animals and they aren't feeling great, also do it with them because they will feel better. I mean, it's a amount of times you see an animal will take itself away and go outside if they have that opportunity, if they're not feeling good, and they will just, you know, just dig this little hole and just lie in it just to make themselves feel better. So enjoy experimenting and get grounded.